That is nice sounding wood. Today on In the Wood Yard, we're delivering wood. Here we go. So today is another absolutely gorgeous fall day. It's about 55 degrees, there's no wind, it's kind of hazy sun. It's just a beautiful day to be outside working in the wood yard, pretty much like every other day, as you know. So today we have some orders for firewood that we're going to fill. The first one is for a face cord or a third of a cord of maple, which I have a bunch of maple right here, and this stuff is like a year and a half old, so it's dry. It's really good. It's been out in the field. It's stuff that I kind of forgot about, so we're going to get rid of that. I got a 2 face cord row here, and I'm just going to put 1 face cord into the truck. And then when I get from back from that, there is a order for 2 face cords or a full cord of locust, and we're going to load that up. And after that, it's kind of a crapshoot because I got about 10 people that I have to fill orders for. So it's pretty much whoever decide to call that's ready for wood, we're going to deliver. It's already the afternoon, so I only have about, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours I can get some work done today. And I got a lot of deliveries coming out this whole next week. There's probably going to be a dozen, 15 deliveries just in the next few days. And people are calling every day now wanting wood because it is fall. And the cold weather's here, frosty in the morning, so people are really calling. Usually on Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays, I get a lot of phone calls. So we're going to get wood delivered. Now, something I want to talk about just a little bit before I load this wood up is that I was at the Paul Bunyan show a while back, and I just got to say again, I'm still in contact with a lot of people that are getting a hold of me either through the channel, making comments, saying how nice it was to meet me and Kenny, Tony, and all the other people. And I got to tell you, nicest bunch of people in the world. The only unfortunate and negative thing I see out of all of it is we didn't meet sooner, because Firewood people are just great. There's so many nice people that we met that were just so gracious and friendly, and so many similar stories that we have about cutting wood and selling wood and burning wood, and I wish we could spend a month together talking. So with that being said, next year's show, we're going to be going for the whole show. We already talked about it on the way home. There's no way we're going to pass the opportunity to do that again. That was just so cool to meet everybody. Everybody from Buck and Billy all the way to people just starting a channel that I have never met before, and they're starting channels, or they're just starting a firewood business, and they're telling me their stories about how they got into it and how much fun they're having with it, and it's just fantastic to hear. I'm just really glad that there's a lot of people out there that see all the benefits of doing firewood. And it's not so much the money, can make a little bit, but it's the exercise, the camaraderie, being outside, getting fresh air, and accomplishing something in life besides pushing some keys on a keyboard like a lot of people do nowadays. And I do a lot of that, but it sure is nice to do some actual, really physical work. So here we go, trucking time. Look at that! Is that a thing of beauty or what? A load of maple in the back of the truck. It doesn't get much better than that. What do you say we go rescue Uncle Benjamin? Here we go, down the road. So I just backed up the trailer here to this pile of locusts, and this section right here, there's 3 rows. The end pallet actually fell over, but right here is the 4 foot or the 8 foot mark, which goes all the way back to the end right there. But we're going to throw it in right now, this whole section right here, and that is a full cord, or 3 face cords if you prefer. It's going in. There it is, folks. The full cord of locust is in the trailer. Beautiful wood. This stuff was cut not quite a year ago, but because locust loses its bark when you cut it, as soon as you cut it down, the tree itself actually starts to shrink. I got a couple nice ones here. The bark actually will shrink down, the inside of the tree will shrink down, and it loosens up. Basically the space between the bark and the actual wood itself just becomes real loose and dry, and the bark comes right off. So it's messy when you're cutting it, it's messy when you're splitting it, but once it's done, it looks like this. It's just beautiful bundle type wood. Very dense, very heavy, better than oak, better than hickory, or as good, I should say. It's just excellent wood, and this guy had never had any before, and then last year or 2 years ago I brought him some, and he said he wants more hickory or more locust. He said it was the best burning wood he's ever had. Heats his house probably for the last 30 years, and he's been burning wood his whole life. He said, this is the stuff. This is the stuff. So I got a full cord in there, and I've got about a full cord left, and that's already spoken for, but I think I can get some more. Now when I'm throwing this stuff in, when I load it up, I'm listening to the wood, obviously. I'm lifting it, looking at it, making sure it's dry. There's cracks, as you can see, like this piece has got a crack all the way through it. If you look here, there's cracks on this one too. But if you want to hear a sound that is absolutely beautiful, I could probably make music with this. That is nice sounding wood. There you go. Okay, we're going on the road to deliver it. There it is, stacked. I am back from my delivery you saw me just do. Now you noticed I stacked that wood with that customer. He is one of my longest time customers. I've been delivering wood to him for 8-9 years, long time. And I started stacking with him when I would take it there from the very first time. So I stack wood with him every time when I go. But he also buys minimum of 2 full cords, but usually it's 3 full cords. That was his first delivery for the year. And he wants another full cord of locust. He said probably like in a month. And then he usually gets another one sometime in like February. He gets another load because he does heat his whole house with it. So very good customer. He's referred me to a lot of people. And so yeah, that's why I do that. I think to stack it maybe a half an hour or so. We go pretty quick. So I backed up the trailer to this pile. This is my next delivery, and this is for a full cord of oak. So pretty much all this is going to go in. This is wood that I bought from Logger Al's dad, Carl, and this is all red oak pretty much. I think there's a little bit of white oak, but mostly red oak. And this is for my first delivery tomorrow morning. I was going to do another delivery tonight. However, I'm not going to because I don't feel like it. So this is my delivery in the morning for the first one. I think it's like a mid-morning delivery. And I've got 2 more deliveries after that. And then I could do a whole bunch more. I've got about 10 people that want me to bring them wood this week. So I'm just going to start calling them tonight and then tomorrow morning and try to set up as many for tomorrow as possible because the wood's going fast, which is great this time of year. So, wood chucking time. There it is. It is in the trailer. That took about 33 minutes. A lot of guys ask me, how long does it take you to do this? How long does it take you to do that? Well, 33 minutes, that's what it took. I looked at my watch, 33 minutes from the time I started to the time I pulled up here. I got the wheel locked in place right there. I've got the receiver locked right there. So I'm gonna leave it sit here tonight, and then tomorrow, this will be my first delivery. And beautiful night tonight, folks. Too bad you can't be here because this is the place to be. Tomorrow you can be back here at 5:30 a.m. That would be awesome if you were. There'll be another video for you waiting. You should be there. In between now and then, there's 800 videos, actually probably 850 or so, waiting for you to watch right now. You should do that. There's one on the screen right now. Check it out. Good night, Irene.